Let's get one thing straight. Vitamin D3, K2, and magnesium are hands down one of the most powerful supplement combos you can take to support and even transform your health. When taken correctly, this trio can positively influence nearly every major system in your body, from balancing blood sugar and blood pressure to supporting heart rhythm, brain function, bone strength, fertility, and energy levels. You name it. But here's the problem. Many people are unknowingly combining these supplements the wrong way, and instead of getting healthier, they're moving in the opposite direction, experiencing worsened mental health, a higher risk of heart attack and stroke, and even poorer blood sugar control. That's why in this video we're going to uncover 6 warning signs that your body may be giving you right now, telling you that you're combining vitamin D3, K2, and magnesium the wrong way. We'll also break down the common mistakes that trigger these signs, mistakes that millions of people make, and sadly, many never connect the dots, allowing these issues to slowly ruin their health. So if you're taking these supplements, or even just thinking about it, this video could save you from making serious health-damaging errors. But before we dive in, do me a favor, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel to help this video reach more people who desperately need this life-changing information. Let's get into it. Muscle spasms and twitches. Still experiencing muscle spasms or eye twitches after taking vitamin D3, K2, and magnesium? Now, if you've just started taking this supplement combo, don't panic too soon. It can take 2 to 3 weeks before symptoms like muscle spasms, leg cramps, or those annoying twitches under your eyelid begin to fade. But if it's been over 3 weeks, and you're still having these issues, that's a red flag. Something's not working. One of the most common reasons? You might not actually be getting enough magnesium, even if your supplement label says you are. Some magnesium supplements don't contain the full dose they claim, and sadly, many popular brands cut corners. Just so you know, you need about 300 to 400 milligrams of magnesium daily, and it should come from a well-absorbed form like magnesium glycinate, malate, or threonate, not magnesium oxide or citrate, which can be poorly absorbed and even irritate the gut. You should also be taking at least 4,000 IU of vitamin D3 daily, and ideally 40 to 80 micrograms of vitamin K2, preferably in the MK7 form. But, this is not medical advice, so you should talk to your doctor for a definitive dose. If you're underdosing any of these, your body might not have what it needs to resolve those spasms. Each of these nutrients plays a role. Magnesium helps relax muscles and calm nerve signals. Vitamin D3 helps regulate calcium, which is essential for muscle function. Vitamin K2 ensures calcium goes into the bones, not your soft tissues, where it could irritate muscles and nerves. Another overlooked issue? Fillers. Many supplements use flow agents like microcrystalline cellulose or titanium dioxide, which can trigger inflammation or sensitivity in some people, interfering with absorption and even contributing to twitches. And don't forget, low potassium can also cause muscle cramps or spasms. One clue it's potassium-related? The spasms often feel more sudden or intense, and they're less likely to improve with magnesium alone. Think muscle tightness after sweating a lot, using diuretics, or not eating enough fruits and vegetables. So if your spasms persist, look at your dosage supplement quality forms used and your potassium intake. Small mistakes here can lead to frustrating symptoms that people often just learn to live with, when in reality they're signs your body is asking for help. 2. Anxiety or restlessness after supplementing. If you're still experiencing anxiety or restlessness after supplementing with vitamin D3, K2, and magnesium, it can be frustrating, especially since these nutrients are supposed to support calmness, balance, and a healthy nervous system. One common reason is poor magnesium absorption. If you're taking a low-quality form like magnesium oxide, or you have gut issues or low stomach acid, your body may not be absorbing the magnesium effectively. So even though you're supplementing, your cells are still starved of what they need to relax. Another issue is underdosing. Most people need between 300 and 400 milligrams of elemental magnesium daily, and if you're taking less than that, or not tracking how much you're really getting, it can leave your nervous system overstimulated. But on the flip side, taking too much magnesium can also be a problem. If you're taking high doses, especially over 500 milligrams daily, and your kidneys aren't clearing it properly, excess magnesium can build up in the body. Early signs of this may include restlessness, muscle weakness, or nervous system irritability, which are often overlooked. It's also common to experience anxiety if you're taking high doses of vitamin D3 without enough vitamin K2 and magnesium to balance it out. Vitamin D increases calcium absorption, which can overstimulate the brain and body if vitamin K2 and magnesium aren't there to keep things in check. Sometimes the issue isn't just about these three nutrients. You might also be low in important cofactors like potassium, vitamin B6, or B12, all of which help regulate your mood and energy. A lack of omega-3s, which reduce brain inflammation, can also blunt the calming benefits you'd expect from this supplement combo. And don't underestimate the impact of hidden fillers in your supplements. Ingredients like titanium dioxide, silicon dioxide, or microcrystalline cellulose, used to make supplements look smooth or last longer, can trigger gut irritation or even low-grade inflammation, which contributes to anxiety in sensitive individuals. Another factor is timing. Taking D3 or certain forms of magnesium like magnesium malate too close to bedtime can actually make you feel more awake or wired rather than relaxed. And don't forget hydration. Magnesium works hand in hand with potassium to regulate nerve signals, and if you're dehydrated, especially after sweating or during hot weather, that electrolyte imbalance alone can make you feel anxious or uneasy. 3. Raising blood pressure. If you've been taking vitamin D3, K2, and magnesium to support your heart and vascular health, but your blood pressure is still rising, or worse, even higher than before, that's a major red flag that something isn't working as it should. These supplements are supposed to work together to calm the nervous system, relax blood vessels, and regulate calcium, all of which should help lower blood pressure. So, if the opposite is happening, it's a sign that your body might be misusing, underusing, or reacting poorly to the combination. One of the most common causes is a magnesium deficiency that's still not being corrected, either because you're not taking enough, or the form you're using, like magnesium oxide or magnesium citrate, just isn't being well absorbed. You might be thinking you're covered, but in reality, your blood vessels remain tense and constricted from lack of intracellular magnesium, which can push blood pressure up. It's also possible that the dosage is too low across the board. Another common mistake is taking vitamin D3 without enough magnesium to back it up. Vitamin D increases calcium absorption from your diet, but without magnesium and vitamin K2 guiding that calcium into the bones and out of your arteries, the calcium can accumulate in the blood vessels, making them stiff and narrow. That stiffness reduces their ability to expand, which forces your heart to work harder and raises your blood pressure. This calcium imbalance is one of the silent ways people damage their cardiovascular health while thinking they're doing everything right. Also, if you're taking magnesium but still dehydrated or your diet is low in potassium, your blood pressure may remain high. Potassium works with magnesium to help relax the blood vessel walls and balance out the sodium in your system. If you're eating processed foods, not hydrating enough, or not getting potassium-rich foods like avocado, sweet potatoes, or leafy greens, that imbalance can still keep your blood pressure elevated even if you're taking all the right supplements. Feeling sleepy or tired the next day. If you're waking up feeling sleepy, sluggish, or just drained, even after taking vitamin D3, K2, and magnesium, it might seem confusing, especially since these supplements are supposed to help with energy, sleep quality, and mental clarity. But here's the truth. Feeling tired the next day can be a sign that your body isn't handling these supplements properly, and something about your current routine needs adjusting. One possible reason is taking the wrong form of magnesium at the wrong time. Some types of magnesium, like magnesium glycinate, are calming and can help with sleep. But others, like magnesium malate or magnesium citrate, are more energizing. If you take them too late in the evening, they might disrupt your sleep architecture, leaving you groggy the next morning, even if you don't fully wake up during the night. It's also possible that you're taking too much magnesium, which can over-relax your muscles and slow your body down more than it should. In some people, especially those with slower kidney function, excess magnesium may not be cleared efficiently overnight. That buildup can lead to a lingering feeling of heaviness or fatigue the next day. Another reason could be low blood pressure, especially if magnesium is lowering it too much overnight. This can leave you feeling dizzy or drained in the morning, particularly if you're not staying hydrated or if your electrolyte balance, especially potassium and sodium, is off. You may notice that your energy dips more when you skip meals or don't get enough salt or potassium-rich foods. Poor absorption of vitamin D3 can also contribute to that next-day fatigue. If you're not taking D3 with a meal that contains healthy fat, your body may not absorb it well, and over time, this can leave your vitamin D levels low, which is directly linked to low energy and even mild depression. Increased night urination. Waking up to pee more after starting vitamin D3, K2, and magnesium? It might be more than just annoying, It could signal an issue with how you're combining or timing your supplements. Too much magnesium, especially forms like citrate or oxide, can act as a diuretic, especially if taken late. High doses of vitamin D3 without proper balance from K2 and magnesium can raise calcium levels, prompting your kidneys to flush it out. Poor K2 intake means calcium might stay in your bloodstream, straining the kidneys and causing nighttime urination. In short, if you're waking up more often to urinate after starting vitamin D3, K2, and magnesium, don't ignore it. It could mean your dosage is off, the timing isn't ideal, or your supplements contain forms or additives that aren't sitting well with your body, and if you're still unsure, it's always worth getting your vitamin D, calcium, and kidney function levels checked to be safe. Not seeing any result from your supplements, that's not just frustrating, it could be dangerous, especially if you're using them to manage serious issues like high blood pressure, poor kidney function, or irregular heart rhythms. When these nutrients don't work as intended, the risk of stroke, heart attack, or kidney damage increases. Common reasons include poor absorption, like taking vitamin D3 without fats or using poorly absorbed forms of magnesium, for example oxide, and underdosing, such as getting less than 4,000 IU of D3, under 300 to 400 milligrams of magnesium, or too little K2, below 40 micrograms. Timing and balance matter too. These nutrients work together, and skipping one can block the effects of the others. Poor supplement quality, fillers, or hidden ingredient issues can also interfere. And underlying health problems, like gut issues, medications, or chronic stress, may prevent absorption. Bottom line, if you're taking these supplements and seeing no change, don't ignore it. It's likely a sign of poor absorption, incorrect dosing, or deeper imbalances that need attention, before more serious health problems develop. Thanks for watching. If you're taking vitamin D3, K2, and magnesium, and noticed any of the mistakes we talked about, now's the time to correct them. Your heart, kidneys, and overall health depend on getting these nutrients in the right way. Don't cut corners. Make sure you're using high-quality supplements from trusted brands. And most importantly, always talk to your healthcare provider before starting or stopping any supplement, especially if you're dealing with serious health conditions. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, share it with someone who might benefit, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more clear, research-backed videos that help you take control of your health naturally. Stay informed, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.